What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge, your daily sports betting brand of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all of sports betting, and it's not even close. Now, it is Labor Day. Hopefully, you all are just climbing out of bed. You don't have to work today, and you can enjoy all of the sports that are coming on your screen. Now, Jairi said in the chat, I can't wait for this show to be televised. Very, very soon, sir. Very, very soon. But when we have a crappy day like this, we do something for you at home, and that's coming up. We're going to reward all of you, and we're all going to play together today because I am done. Well, limited baseball moving forward. I think everybody agrees with that. Now, this is our schedule for the week, and I told you when football started, we would have you covered. Today, Buckets and the Guru Champions League future episode. You don't want to miss that. Turn on your notifications on YouTube if you watch there, on Apple or Spotify if you listen there. Then we start our Week 1 mega previews for the NFL Tuesday. Then Wednesday, college, props futures. Me and Prop Stars? Are you kidding me? Then you look at the rest of the schedule. We're going to be here every single day, and we're going to do it for you. Let's bring in the stars of the show. Oh, look at the graphics. We're building. We're moving. We've got 3 OGs. Yes, Allie. When you're here more than a year and a half, you're an OG. Good morning, Alabama. How are you?
Good morning. I was happy to see Alabama get the nice, easy win on Saturday. So
it was sweat-free, and you covered the 41.5. Very nice. Very nice. I was on Utah State. Thank you very much. Johnny Bowman, Johnny B. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Coach. Yeah, tough day on Early Edge yesterday, but we say always got to be careful on Sundays. Excited to bounce back today. I think we're going to get after it today.
I think everybody has kind of scaled back the baseball, even those that play, because we're now laser focused on what, Maestro?
This is an NFL week. This is an NFL Monday. I believe we get an injury report today for Bills-Rams already. Can't wait. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And you talk about week 1, and you talk about line movement. It always happens early in the season because we just don't know what the teams are bringing to the table. Maestro, start us off.
A lot of interesting moves from the start of the preseason to now. The Jags from 4.5 down to 3. The Ravens up from 6 to 7 and others. But the most striking one to me, the Chiefs from -3 all the way out to -4.5 at Arizona. And a lot of things going on. But the main thing is respected professional money hit the Chiefs. Hit it at -3, hit it again at 3.5. And this is coming from Craig Mucklow, the head of trading at Caesars. He said, these are guys that we move. No matter what the information is, if these guys are on it, we are going to move the line. And I don't think it has to do with the Kyler Murray contract. I think it has to do with stuff like Marcus Golden, the only pass rusher left on the Cardinals now that Chandler Jones is in Vegas. He had kind of a hold in during camp, a toe injury. He didn't suit up. He deserves a new contract. He wants a new contract. I'm assuming they're going to announce it very, very soon. Otherwise, not sure how it's going to look, but he is the only pass rusher they have, and he didn't suit up. Zach Ertz still iffy. The cornerback with the tragic accident, with the cooking oil, with the severe burns, a starting corner. A lot of disarray for Arizona, and of course, no DeAndre Hopkins.
I would encourage everybody to go to your history on our YouTube channel. Watch all 8 NFL future episodes. They're short, they're informational, and you can get a lot of good nuggets, just like what the Maestro gave you right there. We're all set for week 1. Now, I told you baseball, we're scaling back. So much so that our man Prop Stars, who, by the way, is in the chat. If you have any questions, shoot him something. But today will be his last Major League Baseball props article on SportsLine because he is shifting his focus to football. But Johnny B, you're not, and we need you because we still have another month, then the playoffs. We can't completely forget about baseball. So what do we do?
Exactly, Coach. We got about a month and a half left, and we've got to be able to navigate it. But we've got some playoff races to look out for. We've got the NL East, just one game now with the Braves and the Mets going down to the wire. This is massive because this is the difference between a first-round bye and a 3-game wild card series against either the Phillies, the Padres, or the Brewers. The AL Central, we have 3 teams within 2 games of the lead there. The AL East, the Yankees lead is down from 15.5 games to 5. And FYI, the largest blown lead ever was 13 games. So that could be historical. But we have to, how do we play these games? Just because a team is supposed to win doesn't mean they will. For example, I don't think the winner of the AL Central is going to get more than, say, 86 games. So we're probably not going to ride whoever we think is going to win the AL Central the rest of the season. And then the last thing is current form is way more important than overall form. For example, the Yankees are 80-54 this season, but they're 10-20 since the trade deadline. The Brewers are 13-18 since the trade deadline, the biggest drop off in the NL. So those are probably the two teams that we're going to stay off, as well as the AL Central.
I would encourage you to follow my main man on Twitter. He's always dropping little nuggets like that. You need all the information that you can. And if you don't feel comfortable betting baseball, then you don't have to bet every game. It's a nasty little secret that people don't seem to understand. You don't have to bet every game. You don't. All right, let's get into our board for the day. And to say that we need a bounce back, that would be an understatement. But this is a fresh week. This is a brand new week. It's week 1 of the NFL. So everything that happened before this moment, it's history. But before we get to that, we got to pay those pesky little bills. Here's a word from one of our partners. And we are back. All right, one play from SportsLine today. And I'm going to do you a solid. If you're not a SportsLine member yet, I know there's so many of you. We're growing literally by the day. Use a promo code early. I'll give you all my sims, all my cappers, all my analysis, everything for 30 days for this much, $0. After that, you'll be playing with house money because there's way more picks there and information than right here on the early edge. I try to emphasize that. One play today. Nationals, Cardinals, over 8.5, -110. This play is from Mad Max in the Thunderdome. Now, the last 6 games, the Nationals, they've averaged 5.8 runs. The Cardinals have averaged 6.3 runs in their last 12. We're flying to the over, 8.5, -110. All right, where do we start? I think ladies first today. So, Alabama, after your big win, you deserve to go first. What do you got?
Okay, so I'm going to go with the Cardinals on the run line at -125. Jack Flattery, he is coming back. It has been a couple months since he pitched, but the main reason I'm kind of taking this is to fade Anibal Sanchez. I will admit he has been pretty good in his last couple starts, but earlier this season against the Cardinals, he gave up 6 earned runs in 5 innings. And the Cardinals, they've won and covered the run line in 4 straight. So I really do think that they'll get it done. I know the Nats are just coming off a pretty good series against the Mets, but they haven't won more like 3 in a row, except for like one time in the second half of this season. So I think I'll go with the Cardinals on the run line.
I think I will go with the Cardinals on the run line too. It feels like they're one team, Allie, that understands where they're at and what they need to do to get to the finish line. They're playing great baseball. Love this play. All right, Johnny Bowman. I know you came out of the blocks this morning, fired up, ready to go. I can tell when you're ready. All right, floor is yours.
Yeah, Coach, I'm ready. I got 2 big plays today. So the first one, we're going to go with the Pirates' first 5 on the money line, +160 against the Mets. So both these teams have really been struggling lately, but this is mainly a play against the travel for the Mets. They not only lost the home series to the Nats, but they had to play and then they had to travel to Pittsburgh for a 12:30 p.m. Labor Day noon game today. I think they're going to be sleepwalking a bit. Mitch Keller's stuff looked nasty in his last start against the Brewers. So I'm making a play mainly after watching him. I think he'll come out strong today. And like I said, I think the Mets will be sleepwalking and I think they'll have trouble scoring early. Mitch Keller is more than capable of pitching a gem. So I really like that first 5 money line there. Then my second play, the Rays -110 versus the Red Sox. So really the Red Sox have the starting pitching advantage, Michael Wacha over Luis Patino, but that's all they have going for them. The Rays are 6-1 against the Red Sox at home this season. The Red Sox are 18-36 against the AL East. They win 1 out of every 3 games. The Red Sox bullpen is also very worked, and they're ranked 2nd worst in the league since the trade deadline. They just won 3 games at home, so a lot of pitchers, a lot of relievers were used. The Rays are also 20-10 since the trade deadline and 12-4 at home. Well, the Red Sox are 15-16 and 6-9 on the road. So I like the Rays at home at a pick'em.
All right. I love both of those plays. While you were talking, it sounds like, and this is what I love about the chat, you guys are always taking care of everybody. It looks like in St. Louis they're having some weather, and perhaps the game may even be postponed at this point, or the Mets game might be postponed. We'll keep our eye on that. We will tweet and adjust our picks accordingly. But thank you for that information in the chat. Johnny, thank you for your picks today and your multiple picks today. Thank you very much. Now, I've got 2 plays today. I know that I said I was done with baseball. I get it. But one play jumped off the page to me today. And I believe, just like Johnny does, that when you travel, you got to play afternoon. Sometimes it takes you a little while to get going. And when the other team is motivated, like the Baltimore Orioles are, and you're going to give me a run line at home, plus 105, I'm going to take it no matter who the pitchers are. So take it, action. I know God's, he's been good, but I think the Orioles today, give me the extra run. I like him in game 1. Then we're going to do you another solid. I told you we're going to do something for you guys at home. I need you to start dropping your Twitter handles in the chat in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll tell you why when AB shows up. But I'm going to go Clemson team total over 37. I don't like the spread. 23-24. I hate that week 1. Backdoor covers come in all the time. What I do know is this. Clemson is coming off a very lackluster season. Their quarterback is back. They want to show the nation, when they're the only game in town, how good they can be. Dabo Swinney wants to show the nation that Clemson is back. That means you score, you score, you score, you score, and you sail over the team total 37. All right. We know whose spot this is. This show started during the NFL season. This spot started during the NFL season. And now we are back. Maestro, NFL season number 3 for me and you, and it feels so good. So you know your spot is coveted. I'm going to lean back, sir. It's all you.
But we still got baseball, and we still have 2 very bad teams going out and playing out west, with the Angels hosting the Tigers, and the Tigers, the worst offense in baseball. They have to travel all the way to play the Angels. And Jose Suarez, the guy's been unbelievable, 2.12 ERA in 6 starts since the break. And what I love is 4 of those starts, he gave up nothing in the first 5 innings. When he did get hit, it was after the first 5. Tyler Alexander, converted reliever for the Tigers. Nothing special. I'm going to play the Angels. I'm going to play them on the first 5 run line, lay -0.5. I got it at -125.
Larry, one very quick thing. Tonight, I actually have an appearance at this baseball game, and I will be there in person for the Tigers and the Angels. If I get there in time, because I also have to do the fantasy football draft that we're doing at the same time, I will give a live pick from the stadium posted on SportsLine when I kind of get a feel for how the stadium is and the players are acting. I think a live bet would be fun, don't you?
Yeah, well, I'm counting on you to bring home a winner there.
Oh, no question. I'll be saying, cash the ticket. Everybody's going to look around. What are you doing? You never heard of Early Edge? You never heard of SportsLine? By the way, I forgot, and I did not do this on purpose. Congratulations to Pick Management in the chat. He beat me in a showdown yesterday. But it was a win-win because I took the Rays on the run line. So I cashed big and still lost a showdown. So congratulations to you in the chat. All right, now, AB, I want to show your face before we do the recap screen, please. Where's that big old fat smile that I love so much on this Labor Day, working a holiday? Hey, I approved your overtime, sir. I approved your overtime.
Hey,
now,
you know what? As Drake said, man, working on the weekend like usual. I appreciate it.
Now, when we have a crappy day, we don't run from it. Run from it. We then try to do people at home a solid. So we want to play together tonight. And when we do that, we normally cash tickets. So what did we come up with for the good people at home today, AB?
Yep, you're right, Coach. We don't run from a damn thing at this show. We're going right at it, full speed ahead. All right, so what we're going to do is this. You have Clemson team total over 37. Yes. I'm going to play Clemson first half -13.5. If both of these hit tonight, you will send $100 to one lucky winner. I will select 2 winners to send an Early Edge T-shirt, one to each of them. So we'll send out 2 T-shirts and $100. If both of our picks hit, your pick, Clemson team total over 37. I am on Clemson first half -13.5.
All right, go ahead and throw those Twitter handles into the chat for me. By the way, Renault Brown, nice little note, says, Coach, you are doing it big. I'm older than you, but when I grow up, I want to be just like you. How do you know? I'm holding my age pretty well. I'm actually 74 years old.
Well done, Coach.
Thank you.
Hey,
thank you very much. I got
already
another 30
retired?
years left. just working, just to fill out the years. Yeah. All right, throw that recap up there, AB. Let's show the good people at home what they're going to be playing today. Maestro is on the Angels for 5. I will be there. Let's lay that half a run -125. Then Alabama. Cardinals, be careful. The weather. Johnny B, 2 plays this morning. He'll also be on Early Edge in 5 this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Pirates first 5, money line +160. And the Rays on the money line -110. They've been great lately. Then if you're going to cash with me, we're going to do with these 2 plays. Clemson team total over 37 against those Yellow Jackets from Georgia Tech. And then the Orioles game 1 afternoon baseball. M Squared's favorite thing. +1.5, +105. Then one play from SportsLine. Nationals, Cardinals. We'll go to over 8.5. And then, AB, come on back and explain your pick 3, sir.
Yeah, Coach, we've got a really nice pick 3 today. I think you're going to really enjoy it here. First up, like we said, we're going to take Clemson first half, -13.5. Look, Clemson, they've got one of the best defenses in the country. I don't know if Georgia Tech scores 3 points in the first half. And like you said, DJ Uiagalelei and that offense, they've got something to prove. Yeah, last year was a sophomore slump. He's coming back. He's bringing it this year. Next, we're going to go Red Sox team total over 3 runs, a low number here. They're playing against the Rays. Look, when these two teams play the last 3 games alone, it has averaged 13 runs per game. These two teams put up runs like crazy against each other. We're going to take over 3 there. And then lastly, we're going to go Arizona Diamondbacks. Again, no one is paying attention to the Arizona Diamondbacks except the early edge, and we are just cashing these guys left and right. You look at what they've been accomplishing, man. They've been taking care of it. They're averaging 4.5 runs per game over its last 4. And quite frankly, we could go up from there, right? They're going against Blake Snell's got a 3.97 ERA, give up 9 earned runs in his last 3 starts.
Aces against the D-backs lately doesn't matter. They let up Woodruff from the Brewers the other day. I mean, it doesn't matter. Diamondbacks are on fire. They're scoring a lot of runs. Maybe we should just play the D-backs team total every day, and that's it. That's it. Right? That's the only baseball game we play. I think that should be it. AB, well done. Thank you, sir.
Great joke.
Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Again, this starts our new season. Today, as far as I'm concerned, is day number 1. All right? Tell all your friends. This is where you want to be the entire fall. We showed you the schedule, start of the show. Every single day, we'll have something for you as far as football is concerned. Props, sides, college football, we've got it all. So come be a part of what we're doing. It's fun. This business is supposed to be fun. Don't tell anybody. It's a little secret. All right. With that being said, damn it, I love doing this so much. There's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets. Oh, it feels so good. Our 3rd NFL season straight to the pay window for my entire crew. Love them all. Alabama, Johnny B, Maestro, AB on the 1s and the 2s. I am the coach. Don't forget, Champions League episode. Your 2 favorites, Guru, Buckets, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be there live. We'll see you there right here on the Early Edge. Good luck.